Hello, hello, hello. It is Coach Charmaine right back at you again today uh, with another video. And first, let me tell you, I cut my bangs. Yeah, I cut them. I've been locked since November 2021, which pushed me right at about 3 years and 4 months. So I have said in other videos, and then my hair is growing in layers too. But I've said in other videos, I don't want my big forehead showing. No, I just don't want that. So what I did, and I was scared because they tell you if you cut, it's going to unravel and blah 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 blah. All the things that scare the living doo doo out of you. Well, anyway, I cut mine, and I like it. And I cut maybe this part really grows super slow anyway. So maybe I cut a quarter of an inch off of 10 braids or whatever. 10 locks. So that was that. Is that like life and death? I doubt it. So anyway, that's not why I made this video. Why I'm making this video. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. I'm making this video because I met a young lady today. I was leaving a funeral, and anytime I see anybody with anything that looks like small locks or Sisterlocks, they all kind of look the same when they're small. But for the sake of this conversation, let's just say they were small locks. They were Sisterlocks. And so guess what? I reached out to her. I said, "Hey, Sisterlocks, how you doing?" She said, "Yep, these are Sisterlocks." And I said, "Well, look, I always like to have a backup. So can you tell me who did your Sisterlocks? Can I get that person's name and all that good stuff? Like like I'm asking for, right?" You know what she tells me? Let me tell you what she tells me. You're not going to believe this. The Sisterlock technician, yes, is in my neighborhood. Wonderful. But this young lady has been going to this Sisterlock technician for over 6 years. And every single visit, the technician has been late. And not only has the technician been late, but the technician has left her waiting outside for over an hour. And not only has the technician left her waiting outside for over an hour, sometimes at the last minute, the technician, that's the one, will change the day. So she's prepared to go on Thursday. She's there on Thursday, and oops, I can't do your hair today. And I know you're going to come back because there's nowhere else for you to go. Now, of course, they don't say that, but that's what the whole mentality is. I can treat you anywhere I want to, because if you don't come here, where you going? And that's what my journey has been about. So for those of you who have been with your loctician for over 10 years and, can boast and brag, hallelujah, and all the best to you. But what's the story? What have you had to put up with? Really, I would love to know. What are you putting up with because you can't find another technician anywhere near you, because you're afraid to upset your technician or she'll fire you and she won't do your hair anymore. And oh my goodness, you just won't be able to get your hair done. And oh, that'll be like the end of the world. And oh, that's what we went through when we were loose. That is the same mentality we went through when we were loose. We'd have to wait 2 or 3 hours before we got our hair done. We came in an appointment, and the appointment has now been pushed back or pushed up or whatever because some changes have happened that you didn't foresee. And yes, you're coming back because you like Juju. You like her so much you can't go to nobody else because nobody can grow your hair like Juju can. And this is why I have a backup. This is why I always have a backup. And I told her, I said, listen, this is why I have a backup. This is why I have not seen the same loctician for 5 or 10 or how many ever years. I'm not doing it because it's got to work for me too. You see, this is a reciprocal relationship. You're offering a service. I'm paying for it. Yeah, and you need me as much as I need you. Yes, I know it sounds crazy because you're a commodity and you are a limited commodity. And I think you may think that we need you more. Well, I'm here to tell you, people are waking up and they're saying, you know what? I love you, girl. I love you, guy. If you're a guy that's doing it, I think you're wonderful. But guess what? If you can't service me the way I need to be serviced, then I have to move on. What do you think about that? We need to put our foot down. If you are seeing a loctician that is habitually late, that is always changing your appointments, that's giving you their butt to kiss, because that is what is happening. That's what's happening. Kiss my grits. You ain't got nowhere else to go. You don't have nobody else to do your hair. And if I don't do it, it ain't going to get done. Well, if you want to live in that kind of world, you go right ahead. I'm not doing it. Now, I like my locks. I like them a lot. I think they look good. But locks are not going to hold me hostage. There are too many wigs out there. There's too many other hairstyles to explore to be held hostage by a community of locticians that do not respect their client base. And I'm going to tell you something. It's not going to last. Now, let me just say this. In the interest of full disclosure, we know it's not all locticians. We know it might not even be your loctician. But I'm going to tell you something. There is a, how can I put it? There is a theme, a stream, a line of locticians that are running through this community that think without them, people's hair is not going to get done. Without them, they are the ones that are really holding up the world. And without them, the world will fall apart. There is a group of people out there in the loctician world who feel like this. They don't respect their client base. They're unprofessional. And you know what? We keep going to them. We keep talking to them because we think we need them. Get a backup. Get a backup. Listen, y'all. You can say what you want to say about locks. I ain't seen the secret sauce yet. I have not seen nor tasted the secret sauce. The micro locks just look just like the Sisterlocks. Now, hey, if they're different, okay. Don't get angry with me. They're different. You just can't see it. And the interlocking process, the only difference I've seen in interlocking a micro lock and a Sisterlock is a tool. Now, if there's a secret sauce that is so she and so exclusive that y'all need to be treating your client base like this, even McDonald's got more respect for their client base than some of these locticians out here. It is something that has to start from the top. If you're going to carry this name of a Sisterlock technician, it should not just be because of a technique. It should be connected to customer service, friendliness, happiness, joy, fun. Look, come to me. Let me do your hair because I'm going to treat you like a queen and I'm going to make you feel good and I'm going to hook your hair up and I'm going to be on time. And guess what? You're going to pay me because I'm offering a service. But guess what? I'm going to be glad to pay you because you're going to make me feel so good about what you're doing that I'm just going to be so happy to pay you. There is a customer service element that is missing. And you know what? I'm going to expand my conversation. And I'm going to take a chance and say that this customer service element is missing from the natural hair world. That young lady went to that loctician who she probably likes. And listen, y'all all nice. I ain't met a bad one yet. Y'all nice, friendly, got wonderful personalities. But somebody told you that you're the only kid on the block. And somebody told you that you need me more than I need you. Or that I need you more than you need me. And it's just not true. People going to wake up. They're going to start doing their own hair. They're going to go across the street, like this young lady I got over here, who's doing braids, who I can say, hey, I want you to look at this video and take a chance and do my hair. Let's see how it work out. What's the worst that can happen? People are going to wake up and start coming up with new ways to do this. I'm telling you, you locticians out there, you got to get more friendlier. You got to get more customer service. You got to get more appreciative of the people who are placing their hair, which is, you know how we are with our hair, in your hands. Stop taking us for granted just because you have this exclusive service. Somebody told me, because I was complaining about the price. Somebody said, well, one of the comments, Sisterlocks is an exclusive service. And if you can't afford it, you shouldn't be doing it. Well, I know. Listen, anybody tell me it was exclusive. When I first got my hair done, I was just getting it done to keep from getting bald. I was thinning. I got tired of what I was doing to it. So I was getting my hair done to keep from being bald. I wanted to try something different. I didn't realize it was so she. Now it's she. And guess what? I thought it was for the common black woman or whatever woman that can get their hair interlocked like that. I thought it was for the common woman. Look, $100 at the time it was $125 every 4 or 5 weeks. Hey, listen, that's a bill, right? That's a bill. $150 every 4, 5, 6 weeks. It's a bill. You can put that on your auto pay and boom, it's done. We can do it. It's not that we can't do it. But why should I do it for you and with you if you don't appreciate me? If you don't appreciate me. I'm just saying. To go to somebody for 6 years, and you know what she said to me? She said, not one time has she been on time. And I'm thinking to myself, as beautiful as your hair is, it can't be worth all that. And you know what she said to me? I should have had a backup. I should have had a backup. Not one, not two, not three. Get as many backups. That's why I talk to every time I see somebody with small size locks, I always talk to them because you're not going to leave me high and dry. You're not going to disrespect me. Do what you want to do in my hair, combine my locks without my permission, and expect me to keep coming back to you. Charge me exorbitant prices because you think you can get it, and expect me to keep coming back to you. One woman, one loctician, I'll tell you how she was. She refused to see me. She said I had too many people's hands in my hair. I'm thinking to myself, what's my hair? If I want to have 30 people's hands in my hair, it's my hair. All you got to do is lock it, sister. You ain't got to worry about how many people's hands I had in my hair. Not unless you see something wrong. And she did. I had these knots in my hair, to her credit. But they were not there. And so, and listen, so I haven't had knots since October. So just to give you guys an idea of this whole knot world thing too. Let me just include that. Most of the knots have blended into my hair. There are a few that aren't, like maybe 2 or 3, but most of them I'm going to say, so what's that, 6 months? So 6 months, they're going to blend into your hair, right? But it ain't gonna happen no every 6 weeks, no every 8 weeks. You can forget that. You're gonna walk around with a bunch of a bunch of knots in your hair. But if you're getting your hair done 3 times a year, yeah, they're gonna blend. It's gonna blend. But it's up to you. That's a whole nother. Talk to Melissa, whoever else wants to, offer that kind of service. Talk to them, see what they say. I had it, wasn't for me. Will I go back to it? Who knows? I may if I want to. Hey, it's my hair. Come on, y'all. So what I'm saying, the young lady, she was so discouraged and so disappointed. And I, at the end of our conversation, I said, well, there's no need to give me her number because we can't do business. We don't do business like that over here. And she and you know what she said? She said, I should have changed too. You know why she didn't? Because there is this feeling that you are stuck. You have to come to me. There is nowhere else for you to go. No one can do it like I can. Well, yes, people can do it like you can. Some people can do it better. Listen, with that being said, y'all, I'm signing out. Talk to y'all later. Red is my color. Red's my color. I have red undertones. I was told that years and years ago. Red and yellow. So listen, y'all. Have a wonderful Thursday evening and make your comments, be critical, talk about me, call me names. I'm just kidding. Don't talk about me. Don't call me names. I am a little sensitive. But all I'm saying to you is feel free, live your life. Listen, I got to go. I could go on and on and on, y'all, but I ain't going to. But you know what? I'll tell you what I'm going to do the next time, y'all. The next time I meet somebody with locks, I'm going to ask them if I can interview them so you can see this mess for yourself. And I'm sure I'm going to get a lot of great interviews about a lot of great locticians who really love and respect their clients. Like this last one I have. I like her. There's something about her, something wonderful about her. She got something, it goes deep, She's older. Maybe that has something to do with it. And we made a lot of connections in terms of knowing the same people. It's my first time ever seeing her. But, I really did have a good experience. And I felt very comfortable in her surroundings. And see, listen, me, I'm a chill. Once I get in your seat, I'm a chill. If you need to go to bank, if you need to pick up some kids from school, if you cool with me sitting there, I'm going to chill. I'm good because I know life takes place. But at the same time, I'm not going to allow you to disrespect me. I'm not going to do that. And I've had that. I've had it. And yes, I don't like it. And I doggone sure ain't going to pay for it. So with that being said, how many times am I going to say goodbye?